Hello friends from Caernarfon Castle in North Wales. This is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's one of the most largest and best preserved castles in the world. This place has survived extremely well compared to a lot of the castles in Wales. And I was just talking to a gentleman inside there. He said that it took 50 years to build. They started in 1284. That's the King's Tower there in the middle. That's where King Edward I lived. It took 50 years to build, and he died before it was actually finished. But he was the Anglo-Saxon king that conquered the Welsh finally. The Welsh put up a hell of a fight, but finally the Anglo-Saxons took over, and so they built a series of forts. This was the capital for King Edward, and he made an impressive little spot here. There's a walled city outside the castle. Inside this castle would have been wooden buildings that were housing for troops and other people that were lucky enough to be inside the castle itself, because this obviously is the safest spot in a siege. The wall outside would have, they'd come over it first, and the hardware on these doors is crazy. They've got a couple of cannons here, and these cannons are actually Spanish cannons, but they're just gorgeous. Really, check these out. Big old handles on them. These were brought here in 1825, I believe. Let's see, 1822. They were moved to Caernarfon Castle. They're Spanish. They bear the monogram of King Carlos IV, who ruled Spain from 1788 to 1808. Made in Seville, one in 1789 and the other in 1790. The markings tell us the one used copper from Mexico, while the metal for the other came from Lima, Peru. The Spanish like to name their guns, so you can say hello to Escarabajo, the beetle, and Corducio, the greedy. So they've got some cool stuff here, but these are the coolest cannons I've ever seen in my life. I've seen a few. They've got the date on them. Or actually, that's a serial number. Number 2299, Sevilla. Sorry, there we go. That's the inscriptions on these things. The artwork, these big handles, and here's their name, Arscobio. And his pal, Cordicio. Now this would be cool in my front yard. I have the coolest front yard in Texas. I don't think they're gonna let me haul them home. This one's number 2136. And you can imagine they used them a few times. The Spaniards were always at war with somebody. Actually, everybody was at war with Spain. Everybody except Spain. Wanted Spain done. Spain was the top dog back then. It's a beautiful afternoon. I've got a beach staked out down the way. I'm going to go do some metal detecting, and this is a cool spot. Glad I came by. The whole coastline up here is gorgeous. This is my first time up the Northern Wales coastline, and there's all these peninsulas and inlets and just real pretty stuff. Sorry, South Wales. North Wales has got you beat, but hey, South Wales is cool. More later.